大家好，你哋好，再係我 Brandon，我啱啱有一個好興奮講廣東話語言嘅機會，我想同你哋我想話俾你哋知，我啱啱因為我好肚餓，我啱啱喺我間拍晚對面行下就買咗晏晝。誒、之後我俾錢之後，我入去就俾錢之後出去行下係 cashier 隔離有一個一個肉場 right meat window，我話俾個 butcher 知，話俾個 butcher 知，哇你好先生，你好朋友，佢係我佢梗係我新嘅朋友，嘛，我話俾佢知，哇真係好多謝，我今日買咗嘅叉燒飯真係好味，然後佢話哇如果你咁多你咁多中意今日買咗嘅叉燒，我會今日送多啲俾你。哇咁樣唔係我啱啱講嘢嘅意思，但係我冇問題收一份禮物俾人哋，所以我話俾佢知，哇真係好多謝，你係一個真係好人。其實我今日叫咗一個燒鵝飯，燒鵝飯係我而家最中意嘅香港本地嘅食物，因為喺紐約喺美國，我哋唔可以買嗰啲燒鵝，或者買燒鵝係紐約買燒鵝或者係 illegal，我唔知道，但係話時話係香港買嗰啲燒鵝，好平常嘅，好普通嘅，所以我有啲機會嗰陣會買或者太多燒鵝，我返去美國要 check 下我嘅 cholesterol。Let's see，話時話個 butcher，然後佢一樣嘅時間，我講佢真係好多謝，佢嘅老闆行下就企下個 butcher 嘅隔離，個 butcher 細聲咁話俾我知，唔好講咁大聲喎，因為我老闆會鬧我，然後我話俾個 butcher 知，真係好對唔住，唔係我啱啱講嘢嘅意思，不過真係好多謝，我好中意你哋唔同嘅食物，我聽日會返嚟叫多啲，然後我哋講再見，係係咁啦，係咁多我啱啱經驗嘅講廣東話語言講啱啱講廣東話嘅故事。Very briefly in English, you can see my Cantonese, my spoken Cantonese is getting a little bit more fluent. It's pretty exciting. I've been here for 11 days. To be fair, I did not start out completely as a blank slate. I've been studying Cantonese for the past 3.5, almost 4 years in New York, Chinatown. I love Cantonese. I love it as a language. I love the culture. I'm starting to learn more and more about it. In English, as a brief summary, it's me again, Brendan. I had a very exciting, recent, just a second ago, language speaking Cantonese language experience I wanted to share with you guys. Right across the street from my apartment is a very nice Changgun, a sort of carry out and sit down multi-food kind of a diner type thing. Apparently they're open 24 hours, but their night menu is incredibly expensive compared to other things around here, so I only eat here for breakfast and lunch. But for the past couple days I've been getting wonderful roasted meat dishes over rice with some vegetables, and I just ordered a roasted goose over rice with a side dish of choy sum, which is a wonderful green, very, very richly green steamed flowering cabbage vegetable. Anyway, I paid inside, and after paying inside, of course, they were very surprised in this neighborhood, which I'll get to later in my blog, that I can speak Cantonese. After paying inside, I had to walk outside, and kind of just right next door, there's a window with lots of meat in it, as is very common in New York's Chinatown with gooses, in New York's Chinatown with ducks and pork slabs and pho toi, which is like sort of a ham slab hanging in the window. Here, though, they also have geese hanging in the window. It's very exciting because goose meat is incredibly tasty. I actually like it much better than duck. It's almost the same, but it's just a little richer tasting, maybe a little gamier tasting, very flavorful. And as I was saying, I think it might be illegal to sell it in New York. That might be why I've never had it before I came here to Hong Kong. But everybody was telling me in New York I have to have roasted goose. It's like so amazing, etc., etc. So anyway, as I was waiting for the butcher, who is now my son Pang Yao, my new friend, he loves to call me, every time I come up he says, "Wow, Pang Yao lege," like, look, the friend's back, the friend's come again. Anyway, I said to him, thank you so much for giving me, the pork yesterday that you gave me was so incredibly delicious. And he said, wow, well, if you really like that, even though you ordered the goose, I'll give you a little pork today. And I said, thank you. And unfortunately, as I was saying thank you and making a point of, thanking him profusely in Cantonese, his boss walked up and stood next to him. So he whispered to me, that's my boss, as the guy walked away, be careful, or, if he finds out I gave you free meat, he'll yell at me. And I apologized, of course. I said, well, it wasn't my intention of just saying that. I wasn't expecting you to give me free meat. I just wanted to let you know how much I really appreciate the meat that you cook. It was so wonderful. Anyway, he did give me some extra roasted pork today. I can't wait. It'll probably be way too much for me to eat in one sitting, so I'll have to eat some now, eat some later, along with the choy sum. Really, for about, let's see, how much was it? It was 60, so like $7 something. I got 2 meals worth of really, really yummy roasted meats with white rice and some deeply green steamed vegetables. Pretty healthy in the grand scheme of Hong Kong food. Anyway, I apologized to him for making a scene. It certainly wasn't my intention. He thanked me again. I thanked him again. I told him I would see him very soon, which is probably true. I might even get something there later today since it's right across the street and it's so cheap. Just to give you an idea, my roasted pork lunch yesterday was like $2.65 and I was full. In fact, I didn't finish the rice. I ate the rice later. So that's $2.65 US. Anyway, just wanted to record this video so you guys can see me in action. My Cantonese is getting better. I'm sure the Cantonese speakers out there who are listening to this will note many, many mistakes, but I don't care because I am here to practice, I'm here to learn, and as I always tell my students in New York, the best way to get better at speaking a language is simply to speak the language, and that is good stuff. So this is me signing off. More videos later, and check out really soon, I'm going to post it later today, my Chinese New Year, Chinese New Year's Eve, Chinese New Year's Day evening experiences. That'll be a very, very long blog entry. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.